want to do this. Hi. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I ever wanted. My arms are open wide. Just gotta tell me how, and I don't know what to do. I just gotta tell you so much. I love you. Sister! Alright, let's get into this Love is Blind. This motherfucking Love is Blind reunion. Just gonna get to work, right? So how are y'all doing? Happy Friday, first of all. Just want to say hi. I feel like I have so much new sisters, and new brothers. So, just to tell you, I guess I just should start off by saying hi. I don't know. And maybe just say hi to everybody who's new, hi to everybody who's been here. My name's Jessie, and I'm happy you're here. Now that we got the, the pleasantries out the motherfucking way, let's get into this Love is Blind reunion. Okay. This is not going to be as long as our last live because it's just straight to the point. So Love is Blind reunion. So it starts off with us seeing all the couples. I'm going to kind of go through my Insta story because I feel like my Insta story kept like everything intact for me, like from top to bottom. So, oh damn, they're all gone now. Damn. Okay, well never mind. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get the couples that I really, really, really don't give a fuck about out the way. So we have Gigi and Damien that are still together. Damien is the redheaded nigga who was with the girl, Gigi, who told him that his dick was trash. Remember, she was like, Damien, you know how you always tell me that I'm the best sex ever? And you know how I never return the compliment? It's because your dick is trash. And he still stayed with her. And this is the same girl that he told her no down to the altar. And then she took off running. And child, I still think Love is Blind hired the cameraman from Maury. Because the way that girl took off running, bitch. She took off running in them Atlanta streets barefoot. And honey, them cameras was chasing right after her ass. Like they was the cameraman from Maury, okay? So they're still together, and I think that that's a crock of shit. Okay, so next. So I really don't have much to say about them. I really feel like Damien and Gigi, they look really good together, but I really feel like Gigi's an actress. I don't feel like it's genuine. And actually, if she's not acting, I really am fearing for Damien's safety. I do think that she beats him at night. All right, let's get to Kelly and Kenny. Now, I got some tea on Kelly and Kenny. So just to jog y'all memory, this is...
You dumb, you really missed out. Like...
This is Kelly and Kenny.
She was so scared she wasn't going to catch a nut. You think this man couldn't give her a nut? That looks like a nut-giving man right there.
So, my dumb ass. Okay, so, Kelly and Kenny. I got some tea about them. So, apparently, I found this article. Somebody sent me an article earlier, and it was from E! News. E! News basically said that when things with Carlton and Diamond didn't work out, they decided to flute out Kenny and Kelly to Mexico. Before that, they was not actually going to go to Mexico because they felt like they were not interested enough. So when Diamond and Carlton had the whole yo wig is sliding moment and they were not going to stay in Mexico anymore, that's when they decided, right, this when they subbed in Kelly and Kenny. Now here is another piece of tea, because you remember throughout the show, Kelly kept saying how, like, there was one moment where she was like, well, I want to take things slow. I don't want us to have sex yet. Like Kenny was like, we haven't had sex yet. She's like, well, I want to take things slow. I don't want us to have sex yet. And to me, the viewer, I'm like, bitch, you just got engaged in 10 days. You might as well test drive the dick. Talking about, I want to take things slow. I mean, you might as well take the dick for a test drive. Because then she kept bringing up the fact that also that she wasn't sure that she could climax. So, bitch, the dick out the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Take the car out the driver's lot and take it for a test drive. So I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. And then, like, to involve their parents the way they did, like Kelly's parents, Kenny's parents, like, they were just all so involved and they was just ready. And they were like, yo, we got y'all back. You know what? Y'all may have only known each other for 10 days, but shit, me and your mama only knew each other for 10 months and we got married and look at us now, 40 years later. Bliss, bitch. And that was on both sides. So then when they got down to the altar and Kelly was like, well, you know, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I was like, bitch, really? You gonna let this motherfucker go because you was afraid of catching a nut? Like, sus, you couldn't fuck him the morning of the wedding. Like, if it was that serious, I would say, listen, I need to fuck you. I needs to fuck you. I needs to see what that dick do. I need to see what the dick do. So I didn't really understand that whole thing, like how they didn't get married, because I felt like they were good together. So listen to this now. So my friend, she sent me this article from E! News, and here's what the article said. Child, they done dropped some tea. So according to the article, there were other couples that got engaged. I'm not gonna, that we didn't see. I'm not gonna mention them because what the fuck is the use? We didn't see them niggas, so I'm not gonna mention them. But then here go Kelly and Kenny. Hold on. Okay. According to Kenny and Kelly, they never had any plans to actually get married at the end of filming. Quote, we were adamant about we're not going to get married, Kenny told People. And really, the engagement was just to extend our experiment. And we were both committed to that. And Kelly believed they were going to continue dating because that was communicated between us. That was until Kenny admitted on the wedding day he was not emotionally available to do so. I felt very rejected, like, that wasn't the plan. What the heck? So what the hell is going on? So basically, they agreed to keep doing it just for the show, but they were going to go forward and still date each other. So now that explains why Kelly was crying so much at the reunion. Because I'm like, Kelly crying because she done missed out on Kenny. Kenny looked like he gives nuts. Kenny looked like he spreads nuts like this damn coronavirus. Like, he knows how to give a good nut. That's a nut-giving man. So I was thinking that's why she was crying. But bitch, she was crying because she was hoodwinked, bamboozled, shook. Because to her, their agreement was to still keep dating after the show. So it's upsetting me and my homegirl. Because if you can't go down to Bell No Chance, where the hell could you go? Okay, so anyway. So, bitch, it's a lot of fraud shit going on. So, make a long story short, Kenny the one who ain't shit? I don't know. First of all, both of y'all ain't shit. Because y'all got me looking at this show and really thinking it's real, and it ain't. So, now I'm thinking to myself, was Jessica and Mark real? Because Jessica, it was clear as day. It was clear as day. She did not want Mark Anthony. Jessica did not want Mark Anthony. It was clear as day. So was it that she was being forced to do this? And so here goes some more tea. So there's this Instagram page called Love is Blind Tea. Okay, Jessica T. I want y'all to see this so y'all don't think I'm making this shit up. So Jessica T. Jessica tried to quit the show on day one of being with Mark in Mexico. Producers told her she had to stay, and that would explain so much of her behavior. She had to act her way through it, basically. So what y'all think about that? Because that ain't making sense. That ain't making sense. That's making sense, Pascal. You know, when I was watching the show, I was like, okay, is this bitch for real? Like, is this bitch for real? Because, okay, what would be like, let's say she did say, fuck y'all, I'm still finna quit. I mean, what would they do? Like, they would, what, sue her? Like, y'all not finna sue nobody for real. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, these reality shows be telling you whatever they have to tell you to make you do whatever they want you to do. And all I needed was one season of that bullshit, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit no more. Because they will threaten to sue you. They will threaten to do all these different things to you if you don't do what they're telling you to do. But my thing is, it's reality. So if in reality I don't want to be with Mark Anthony, why the fuck do I have to stay? And then she literally ended up staying and looking like a fucking mess. Mark, remember too, I said, why is Mark sticking around for this shit too? Because he insulted her so many times. I mean, she insulted him so many times. It was clear she wasn't attracted to him. She kept throwing herself. She kept throwing her pussy at Barnett. Like, she was throwing her pussy at Barnett. Like, her pussy was a basketball and Barnett was a motherfucking basket. So now when I think about it, like, okay, was this shit true? Was this shit real for them two? And I don't think it was. Like, I think that her shit was so interesting, the producers wanted that. And then when it goes to Kelly and Kenny, you know, you got Carlton and Diamond that didn't work out. So they was like, okay, y'all just gonna sub in because we need something. So what y'all think about that? I really feel like now I'm like, Shannon said Mark had everything to gain. I feel like that too, because think about it. Jessica ain't had shit to gain after not getting Barnett. She ain't have shit to gain. It's not like she could go and date somebody else. The dating phase was over. I don't know. Somebody said she stayed for Barnett and the fame. Maybe, but I mean, fame off like that way, I don't know. Like, maybe that would explain why she was trying to break shit up with Barnett and Amber. She was trying to see how she could figure that out. I don't know. And then now we go to Barnett and Amber. And y'all, I do not feel like Barnett and Amber are going to stay together. Now, remember, a lot of y'all was trying to come in my comments. Oh, Jess, you know, I know we were saying that Amber was a bum, but she was saying that she was out of work because she was giving all this backstory about why she was out of work. But down to the reunion, she was saying, listen, like, I always have my friends stepping in. You know, I was out of work. I don't really work like that. It started stressing out Barnett. Barnett started stressing out. Shit, I wanted to file for divorce. 1 year, like a couple months in, and you already trying to file for divorce. And then she's talking about how he'd be flirting with girls. And Amber, bitch, to be honest, I don't feel like they really married. I'm going to just be totally honest with you. I don't feel like Amber and Barnett are really married. I feel like they just stuck it out. They came back to be on the show, to get all the followers. Like, yo, do you see how many followers these people have from the show? Like, it's crazy. These people got hundreds and thousands of followers from this show. They can turn these platforms into anything they want now. Like, they can go and do whatever, like, with their platforms. So now I don't know. I just feel like Amber and Barnett, I don't see it. When the host was when the hosts were asking them about their relationship, Barnett really didn't have shit to say. Oh, it's been a wild ride. It's been a lot of learning. Okay, what's the learning about? He couldn't really say shit. Then you got Amber, and Amber started letting all the tea come out. I ain't making no money. It was stressing him out. He's still flirting with other bitches. I made him leave the house that he had because it was haunted. We moved close to the city now. Girl, you made that motherfucker leave his 2-story home? No. Somebody called her Scamber. Yeah, Scamber. Barnett finna leave your ass. And when he do, somebody please send him my Instagram because I'm available. Who else? Okay. Let's get down to... Oh, Lauren and Cameron, of course. But then I want to get into Diamond and Carlton, because earlier today, some of y'all sent me a couple of clips. I watched them, and I want to discuss this. So let's get down to Lauren and Cameron, obviously. Listen, I ain't got shit to say negative about Lauren and Cameron. I feel like they're the only genuine couple there. It's clear as day. Like, it's clear as fucking day. They were genuine from top to bottom. I love how when the host was asking everybody, yo, who shocked you the most when you saw what they looked like? And all the men were like, Lauren, you're fucking stunning. You're captivating. I was here for it. I was here for all the colonizers gazing at Lauren's beauty and making it apparent that the black queen was the most beautiful girl there. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love it for Lauren. I love it. Like, let me tell you something. That black girl magic is real, and I think that what I will talk about with Lauren and Cameron really quick is just what I love about Lauren and Cameron. Right. First of all, I love just how vulnerable Cameron was. I said this in my last live. I feel like a lot of people would make comments about Cameron being too emotional, too touchy, and it's like, you know what? A lot of y'all hoes, y'all be with roughnecks, y'all be with rough niggas, street niggas, y'all be with heartless niggas, and it shows. It really shows, because when you see someone like Cameron displaying his affection, it's like, ooh, that's weird. No, bitch, that's not weird. That's called love. It's called love. It's called emotions. It's called being in tune with your emotions and not being afraid to show your emotions. So I love that. I love that about Cameron. I love that Cameron from day one always told Lauren, I will take care of you. I will take care of you. Raise your hand if a man has ever told you, I will take care of you. Okay, so crickets. Okay, so I mean, he's okay. I see a couple people, but Cameron told her that from day one, and not only did he say that to her, he showed it to her. I will take care of you. Here goes my house. I bought this house with hopes that I would have a wife, and you are my wife. Here's your house. You want to turn this extra room into a office? You can do that. Or you know what? If you want to have some babies, we could stick their ass on into that room there. What do you want to do? I will help you. Like, and then it's not just that, but then you see it even in social situations. I think I showed y'all this clip in my last live. For those of y'all who didn't see it, I'm gonna show y'all again. Where is this video of this girl? Because I want to show y'all Cameron. I want to show y'all just what type of man Cameron is. Where is this damn video? Y'all, I think I'm coming down with the Heineken virus. The Heineken. Hold on. Where is this fucking video? It's this video of this girl who was so out of pocket. Oh my God. Where is this video? Here it is. Look at this.
Yeah, that's me. Here I am. Knocking on this little cinnamon bun right here.
Lexi is obsessed with my bun.
I cannot deal. Like, I literally
I want her to notice Cameron in the background.
Look at it. Yo, look at this. This is like eatable. This is like
Eatable, not eatable. That's not a word.
Don't touch her hair.
Hey, Cam.
Don't touch her hair. Cameron was not with none of that ghetto ass shit. He was not. Don't touch her hair. Don't touch my baby hair. Don't do it. Don't do it. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see a white man who has his black queen's back during social situations. We love that. We love that for Lauren. Yes, we do. What do we love? We love that. We love to see it. We love to see what? It. That's what we love. Okay? He wasn't here for none of that fucking ghetto ass shit that white women love to do. When they come and they touch our hair, like, bitch, you ain't never put your hair in a bun before? Why can't you make that shit on a bun? You've never put your hair in a bun before? What the fuck? And that's the thing, because I would never relate to that, because I've never gone up to a white woman and tried to touch her greasy hair. I've never done that. So I don't understand why white women do that. And it's 2020 and y'all still be doing that shit, and then like, let me slap your ass. Like, if I slap your ass, if I slap your ass, I'm getting arrested. Okay? Don't touch my hair. Sing it with me. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Don't fucking touch my hair. Period. So I love to see Cameron being the black king that he is. I know he white, but he a black king. That's a black king right there. That's a black king. That's a black king right there. I don't give a fuck. That's a black king right there. Period. Don't touch her hair. You out of pocket. What do you gain from this? You out of pocket for that shit. What do you gain from this? So I love that. That shows that not only does he take care of Lauren, like whether it be financially, whether it be emotionally, but he takes care of her socially. Like in social situations, he's going to have he's going to have Lauren's back. That is a king. That's a Cancer king. Now here's what I love about Lauren, right? Because I told y'all I could relate to Lauren a lot, because I could see she's a woman who loves her own space. I too love my own space. I love my apartment. I love that I live alone. I love that I could get up and I could be as messy as I want, or I could be as clean as I want. I can cook when I want, or I can not cook when I want. I ain't got nobody telling me what to motherfucking do. Like, I just do as I please. And I've been this way for a couple years, and it's like, it does scare me sometimes when I think about getting into a relationship. Like, I gotta share my space. Like, when I did have my ex, like, I really did sometimes used to hate hearing him just it's just like, why are you here? Like, and I know that sounds terrible, but it's just like a space thing. Like, sometimes I just want my fucking space. And even these past couple of days, I was in LA, and I went to go visit someone who I used to date. And, it's just weird to me. Like, I like being in my own space. I don't know how to deal with somebody, like, observing me and, like, making comments about me, or, my hair being on the floor, or, like, I don't know. And I don't know if it's a Cancer thing. I think Lauren is a Scorpio, so I don't know, maybe it's a water sign thing. I don't know. I like my space, and I don't like motherfuckers giving me their 2 cents about, like, how I am at home. Like, this is where I am. I'm at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. So I think that's going to be an obstacle for me. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, when I'm married, I want us to have separate bathrooms. I don't want to share a bathroom with my husband. Like, I know this sounds crazy. I don't want to share a bathroom with you. If we do share a bathroom, like, we could share, like, the sink area, but, like, the bidet, the toilet, like, I want two sides of the bathroom. Like, I want my own situation. I want you to have your little den area, and I want to have my own, like, maybe my own glamour room, my own room where I could just be alone. Like, I don't know what it is. I need that. Because I don't want to feel like you're constantly on me. Like, you right here with it, my nigga. You right here. And I need that. I need space. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to deal with that. So, hold on. I see somebody ashy ass child is yeah, so I don't know. So I like that she showed that, like she was honest about needing her space, and that Cameron was willing to work with that. But also, I really like that as a black woman, like Lauren wasn't like the typical black girl that you see in all the reality shows now. Like, it just was refreshing to see a smart black girl with an education. She has a career. You know, her hair is laid. You know, she don't gotta be the typical loud ghetto. You know what I mean? Like, she was still entertaining. It was still entertaining to watch. It was still great to watch a black girl carry herself with dignity, carry herself classy base, but she still had her little, you know what I mean? Like, she had her minutes where she said, oh shit, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, but she was still, for the most part, she was a queen. Like, she was, I don't know, she just was smart. She was intelligent. She glided across the room with it. Like, and I felt like, wow, I haven't seen that on a reality show in a while. I haven't seen a black girl be praised for just being a queen. You know what I mean? Like, just being normal, like an everyday girl. And she wasn't trying to be something that she ain't had to carry herself like she was, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't on no... Do y'all get what I'm saying? I think it just was fascinating to see that. And then when you see, like, I found her page 2 weeks ago, and her page was like at 14,000. Now she's at 1 million in 2 weeks. And it's because she resonated with us all. Like, she showed us that you can be classy. You can be about your career. You can be about yourself. You can be selfish about yourself. You can be about black girl magic. She talked about being pro-black and not wanting to sacrifice that to be with a white man. She was just a class act. And she was captivating for that. And we love to see it. What do we love to see? We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see a black girl just being a great example for all black women. I love it. I fucking love it. So I wish her and Cameron the best. I think they're coming out with their own YouTube channel. I think it's called Hanging with the Hamiltons. I'm definitely going to be watching that because I'm obsessed. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. I'm going to be following everything. I sent them both DMs. Excuse me, when y'all having a baby, I need to be at the baby shower, anniversary parties. When y'all coming out with y'all books, whatever y'all coming out with, I need to be there. I need to be everywhere y'all at. Like, I need to see it. I need to be around it. I need to feel it. I'm not going nowhere. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Period. So, I love them. Now, let's get to the couple I really want to dig into. So, child, bumboy. So, Carlton and Diamond come back. And let me start by saying this. I love the fact that the word biphobic was touched on because, you know, I hadn't seen the word before this situation. Like, I really hadn't seen the word. I hadn't thought about the term until this situation, until Love is Blind, and until, you know, the Diamond and Carlton situation just went viral. And I saw so many people on Twitter calling Diamond biphobic. And I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying things like, you know, you do not have to disclose your sexuality to your partner, your fiance, your wife. Like, you do not have to disclose these type of things. You just shouldn't assume that someone is straight. Like, I just was seeing a lot of different things flying around on my Twitter, and I was just like, always thought that there are just certain things that you have to disclose in a relationship or potential relationship, or even like if you're gonna get married, somebody proposes to you or your fiance, like your sexuality is something that you should be honest about. Like I always thought that your sexuality, your finances, your health, your background. It's like there's a lot of things that you should disclose, because number one, like, who the fuck wants to be in a relationship with somebody who's not transparent, who's not keeping it honest? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're drowning in debt, I need to know that. I need to know that. I don't want to be with somebody who's drowning in debt, depending on what type of debt it is. If it's student loan debt, that's kind of different, because everybody got student loan debt. So, bitch, we could file for bereavement, deferment, bereavement. Like, we could do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know your health history. I remember a couple weeks ago, I saw somebody on Twitter who said that you don't have to disclose to somebody if you have an STD. There was the topic of HIV. I saw the topic of HIV was popular in my timeline at the time, and some people were saying, well, somebody with HIV doesn't have to tell you that they have HIV. They don't have to disclose that to you. And I thought that was pretty weird, because it's actually a criminal offense now if you knowingly have HIV and you go and you have unprotected sex with someone, like, and you give that person HIV, like, you actually can go to it's a criminal offense. It's a crime. So there's just certain things I feel like I thought you always had to disclose to your partner. Then Twitter was just telling me that you don't, and I was like, I can't believe this. I always thought, like, these are things that you should tell someone. Like, if I have HIV, like, I'm going to, like, and things get to a point where I feel like I'm about to have sex with someone, I have to disclose that. Or if I am dating someone and I'm leading them on to believe that I'm straight and I know I'm not, like, that's wrong. Like, I just felt like that's always something that was just to be said. So I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing these things, and then, like, I noticed these same group of people were calling Diamond biphobic, and I was just like, first of all, how is she biphobic? And I'm trying to understand what biphobic is, because sis got proposed to a straight man as far as she was concerned, okay? The man waits until after he proposes to her, like, and they're on their, like, I don't know, their proposal moon, whatever, to get to know each other better. After he proposes, that's when he comes out and he tells her about his sexuality. But even then, he wasn't even being fully transparent. He wasn't saying, I'm bisexual, I'm fluid. He was trying to be on some, well, in my past. So even then, it was like, people were like, don't get your information from Twitter. Don't get your information from Twitter. Yeah. So I thought everybody who's watching the show would process that the same way. It was like, okay, he lied. Go patriotics, go honey. He lied. And even when he lied and she was trying to talk to him about it, like, yo, let's talk about it. He didn't want to talk about it. So I was really happy to see him address it and say, the woman I fell in love with is in no ways biphobic. She's not biphobic. She didn't attack me, and he took responsibility for what he did in that moment. And then I saw even Diamond take responsibility. She was like, maybe I should have been more comforting in that moment. But when you go back and watch it, like, she was trying to do that, but he just wouldn't let her. And so I don't know. So then somebody sent me this YouTube clip. I guess ET or E News was there, and they interviewed everybody like right after the reunion. So here's a little bit of that.
Y'all, I found this interview on YouTube.
Someone saying I should have known that you, but you made a comment that they didn't show when you were like, I should have known you were gay because you knew too many Beyonce lyrics. That's what I'm referring to. That's why in the scene, when I say, like, it's cool, like, have your moment. Like, he spoke with that.
Yeah, because you also degraded me. We all both said a lot of things that was below the belt. So it's not like I already said, like, I said some things. I know I said some things, and he said some things too that wasn't shown on there as well. But it was a build up, and for him to, like, you said something about like my hair, like how I look, and all these other things, which is what the experiment was about. Is not judging a person on the character or their outside. So you not only attacked my character, you also attacked my appearance. And it wasn't just.
But that was like after the build up.
No, but it's still, it's not an excuse. You still spoke.
So, okay. So, at first, I was like, Because, okay, if you watch my last live, I was like, okay, I'm trying to give Carlton the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she did say something that, like, caused him to really attack her and call her a bitch. And I'm thinking, okay, when I saw that clip, I was like, okay, maybe it's because she made that reference to the, to the Beyonce lyrics. But I think she probably made that reference after he started being very, you saw the way he just was coming at her. And I'm like, okay, oh, y'all couldn't hear anything? Y'all couldn't hear the clip? Okay, so y'all could hear it. So it sounds like he was trying to say that just her reaction made him call her a bitch. Like, and I'm like, okay, maybe I could give him that. Like, the wig sliding thing, like, that was funny because her wig was sliding. Like, we've already spoke about this. Like, her wig was sliding the entire time. Like, her wig was happy. Her wig was like, her wig was crying for help. So I could see. So basically in the clip, so just for y'all who didn't hear what he said, he was just basically saying that she said, when it was going back and forth, she said, well, I should have knew you were gay because you knew a lot of Beyonce lyrics. So, I'm sorry. So he said that's what made him call her a bitch. So, I mean, that's still like, Carlton, you still shouldn't have called her a bitch, but whatever. Like, I could see it because, like I always say, it's always two types of men who call girls bitches. It's either hood niggas or men who are of the LGBTQ. Like, my friends who are LGBTQ, they call me a bitch. They say, hey, what's up, bitch? Like, that's how we talk to each other, bitch. Like, we talk to each other like that. So that's always those type of niggas who say it. So I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, maybe the bitch, even though it was, but maybe the whole Beyonce thing made him call her a bitch. Because I feel like Beyonce, like, when you do say certain names, it kind of is like a sore spot for, certain people. It's like, oh wow, like, like, now you calling me gay. It's like, so I don't know how that all went down. But then I found this other clip. So somebody sent me another clip. And hold on. Now, let's rewind just a little bit. So back at the reunion, so they apologized to each other, whatever. Then Carlton gets down on one knee. And when I tell you, Diamond was looking like... And Carlton was like, oh, no, I'm not proposing nothing. I'm just saying, here's your ring, and this could be the start of something beautiful. And he's like, yeah, the start of something beautiful. Okay. Whatever. So that's that. Then here go more behind the scenes from E! News.
Or relationship, should I say, to find my king. But I do want to piggyback what he said. You mentioned that you feel like you coming out. That's the reason why we're not together. It's not that he's fluid. It's the fact that you lied and it was
what is it that it's good to see her standing up for herself, because I really feel like Carlton was trying to like make her share the blame. It's like, no. You already cleared that it's not about her being biphobic. She didn't do anything wrong. It was you. You lied. But then now you're trying to flip it like, well, who are your sexual partners? And it's like, well, you know what? That could have been what y'all talked about at the pool. Like, y'all, I dead ass in my mind, I really feel like Diamond would have gave Carlton a chance. I truly feel that. I feel like Diamond would have been like, okay, you're bisexual, you're fluid. What does that mean for us? Does this mean that you're going to totally be monogamous to me, you know, or how does it work for us? And he wasn't really trying to, so it's like, sis, I'm sorry. So then somebody sent me another clip. And I want y'all to look at this.
He's putting all his energy into the niggas. Stop.
Sure am, because I have to, because bitches like y'all get my shit.
Aw, see.
Talk to me.
See, I'm gonna rewind this. So let me rewind this, because basically, so this clip is from Carlton. Carlton was on V103. He went for an interview, and the hosts were trying to basically like give him a chance to, you know, talk about his experience, talk about like why did he blow up the way he did. He was just being so defensive from the beginning. And listen to this. So I gotta go look at the answers from this.
He's putting all his energy into the niggas. Stop.
Sure am, because I have to, because bitches like y'all get my shit.
Aw, see.
Talk to me.
So you just like calling people bitches. See, I was starting to feel like, okay, maybe something was said to Carlton to make him snap like that, but no. You just like calling people bitches. Like, y'all, like, look, bitches.
We don't know what's on the line.
Sigh.
Yeah, so maybe I'm talking too much during that clip, but it's literally, if you want to go on YouTube and you can see it, it's you could put Carlton Love is Blind V103. But basically, like, he's on the radio show, and Shamia is like on live, and she's like, look, it's all these people supporting. He's like, I don't give a fuck them comments. I don't want to talk about this because bitches like y'all, bitches like, and it's like, okay, so you just love calling people bitches. So it's just, that's it. Like, it just was like, I really was trying to give Carlton the benefit of the doubt. And for my main reason for trying to give him the benefit of the doubt is because, number one, I saw earlier today somewhere that he tried to commit suicide, or he was talking about he wanted to commit suicide. I'm like, man, yo, this ain't worth no suicide. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't it. You are still valuable. Like, you made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Unfortunately, yours was on television. But listen, in 2 months, nobody's going to even give a fuck about this shit. We're going to be talking about the next Netflix show. We're not going to give a fuck about this. So why even, you know what I mean? Like, why just put yourself through that? But also, I just felt like, you know, I don't want it, because he keeps saying this whole, Black lives only matter as long as it's not LGBTQ. And that's not true either. Like, Black lives matter, period. Black lives matter, period. Whether you're LGBTQ, whether you're, I don't know, whether you hood, ghetto, you know, from the suburbs, whether you smart, dumb, whether you ugly, whatever. Like, all Black lives matter, period. And it's not a thing where we're attacking you because of who you are. It's just, you were wrong. And this was a lesson for a lot of people who date. Like, you need to be honest. You gotta be honest. If not, like, Zell Swag is fluid too. He has a girlfriend, and it's only that he owns it. And yeah, like, yo, you know how many fluid men last year I had to ask myself, was I gay? Corey! I literally had to ask myself last year, Jessica, are you gay? Because I kept being attracted to gay niggas. It was like a good 4 months where I was attracted to nothing but gay niggas. And I was like, okay, am I gay? What, like, am I gay? Does that make me gay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of us are open to fluidity. Like, believe it or not. It's been some niggas, I'm like, okay, I mean, if he gay, bitch, I'm gay. That's it. If he gay, bitch, I'm gay too. Fuck it. If he gay, we both finna be gay. And that's on period. Because he was that fine. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, bitch. I got a nigga. He may be gay, but I got me a piece of a nigga, bitch. I got me a piece of a nigga, bitch. Like, a lot of us are, wait, friend, were you attracted to my friends? Corey, you be having some fine ass friends, and then they be gay. And they be gay. And I'm, okay, so can I ungay you? If not, we just gonna be gay together. We're gonna be gay together. Bitch, I got a booty hole too. What's good? I got a booty hole. What's good, honey? What's good? Just teach me how to clean it out. My friend Justin told me how gay niggas, y'all gotta flush out booty hole out. What's good? Show me how to flush it out. I'll do it. What's good? I got a booty hole. What you need? What you need? What you need from me, Poppy? You need me to put a little bass in my voice? What you need? What do you need? What do you need? Listen, I said, I know y'all recorded that shit. That shit finna go, Lord, I can't stand y'all. See, this is why I gotta stop being so open with y'all niggas. Y'all gonna screenshot that shit and it's gonna go on Twitter. But, no, but I say that to say, like, honestly, somebody said, Jessie, please quit. No, but I say that to say that a lot of us are open. And I really feel like if he would just been honest, he could have ended up with Diamond regardless. And then you know what? We don't even know if Diamond's on the spectrum because she didn't even get to talk about it. For all we know, she might be bisexual. For all we know, Corey, come be gay with us. I'm coming, Corey. I'm sick of these straight niggas. I did ask I'm sick of straight niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a whole nother lie. I just got off of FaceTime with. I'm sick. Yeah. So I just feel like that. Back to Carlton and Diamond. Okay. You know what really bothers me too? It just bothered me. And I hate to make this a black thing, but am I the only one who was let down by the fact that, like, the only black couple had to go through this bullshit? It was like, damn, the only piece of black love we got on that show had to go through this bullshit. Like, that was just, to me, it was just like, oh, God, like, really? The only black love, the only black couple had to go through this bullshit? Like, that shit was really annoying to me. I was like, oh my God. Like, I really, really hated that. But ultimately, let me tell y'all what I think happened. I think that, I told y'all, I really feel like Diamond was not attracted to Carlton. I feel like when she saw him, when they opened them curtains and she saw him, she should have been honest with herself. Because I could tell she was not attracted to him at all. She was not. Diamond is an athletic girl. She was a dancer for the Atlanta Hawks. Like, girl, that's not your type. Carlton was not physically your type. I could tell she wasn't attracted to him like that. She tried to make it seem like she was. It's like, sis, you wasn't attracted to him, okay? You did a double take. You hesitated, just like Jessica did. You hesitated, but you still went with it. And maybe that's because, remember what we were talking about earlier, maybe the producer's like, nah, bitch, you gotta follow through with this shit, or else. But also, I really, really, really feel like Carlton went on the show because it was a good way to get his face out there. Carlton's been on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think he's in a couple other reality shows. A lot of my friends in Atlanta know him. So apparently he's very popular. So I feel like he wanted to get a little bit of TV time too. And unfortunately, it just didn't go as planned. It didn't go as planned, and we ended up with that situation. So with that being said, y'all, that's it. I mean, I think that's a wrap with Love is Blind. A lot of y'all have been asking me if I want to do season 2. First of all, I don't even think they're casting for season 2 yet. But to be honest, I want to be a host. And if I'm not a host, Netflix needs to give me an after show. I need to be the host of the after show. I need to have people there with all the tea. I need messy teas. I'm trying to be the Maury of Netflix. I'm trying to Maury, Jessie, I'm trying to bring all the tea. Like, I'm trying to have an after show. Like, bitch, let me tell y'all what's really happening, and have the people, have the cast come in and say their piece. Like, I'm trying to have like a Watch What Happens Live for Netflix. Period. The Jessie Woo review. Period. That's what I need. So y'all keep me in prayer. I'm gonna email Netflix. Excuse me, I need an after show. Drinks. I need drinks. And I need the cast members to come up and give me the real tea, bitch. What was the dick like? I feel like a lot of people ain't really share. Like, what was the dick like? When y'all went to Mexico, what was the dick like? What did you really not like about this person? I feel like the host really didn't ask. They didn't really get to the tea. Like, did any old boyfriends pop up? Like, what has it been like? Like, I need tea. They didn't really give me no tea. So Nick Lachey and whatever the fuck she was, get new hosts, because they wasn't really doing it. They wasn't really doing it like that. Hire me or hire somebody else and give me an after show. Lauren said Cam was packing. She did. I don't recall that. I remember Cameron saying he would not disclose whether he had sex with Lauren or not. See, that's a black king right there. I know he white, but that's a black king right there. He's like, nope, I'm not finna tell y'all nothing about her pussy. I'm not finna tell y'all about my fiance pussy, and that's that on that. The host was boring as hell. So give me a motherfucking after show so I could turn Netflix the fuck up. Period. I would turn Netflix the fuck. I'm telling y'all. So I don't know. I really want to speak that to. Let me manifest that I'm gonna have a Netflix after show for the next season. All right. So that's it, y'all. What else? Let me see. Do y'all have any questions? Let me see about the questions. Oh, I asked about Carlton and Carlton not telling the truth about being fluid. I said, should he have told the truth? Somebody said, yes, that's a huge detail and you must be honest about it. I agree. What would be y'all reaction if somebody did that to y'all? Because I feel like I would have been upset, because you don't propose to me and leave something like that out. Like, you don't propose to me and leave things like your sexuality, your health, your finances. Like, you know, we have to talk about these things. So I would flip, but then I would want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A few more books. They were engaged, so I feel like he should have disclosed it. I agree. Amber's. Oh, I didn't touch on Amber's. How did y'all feel about Amber dragging Jessica? I felt like Jessica was looking like she aged 10 years. Jessica looked like she had 10 garbage bags under each eye. Like, she was tired. My dog was tired. Apparently, she's a Cancer too, and I can't believe that shit. Because, I'm sorry, that was not Cancer woman behavior on that fucking show. I did not like that one bit. She must be close to a Gemini. She must be an early Cancer, closer to a Gemini. Because, bitch, that was not Cancer behavior at fucking all. But I was happy Amber dragged her motherfucking ass, because Mark was sitting there trying to be a gentleman. Mark, she said she wouldn't look twice at you. Did y'all remember when they played that back? She said, if I saw Mark in the street, I wouldn't look twice at him. But Mark, oh, you know, we had our moments. Bitch, stop being a gentleman to this hoe. She indirectly called you ugly. The bitch sitting with 10 garbage bags under her eyes called you ugly. Had the nerve to come down the aisle with no bouquet. Showed up to the wedding, no veil, no bouquet, nobody to walk her down the aisle. The bitch ain't even two-step. You know, when you go to a wedding, bitches who be serious about getting married, they gon' she ain't even give y'all motherfuckers a two-step. Talking about we had our moments. The bitch did not even come with a bouquet. How you come to the wedding with no bouquet? No bouquet, no bouquet. No two-step, nothing. Did the bitch even have lashes on? So I was happy Amber dragged her ass because Marco's soft ass. Yeah, Mark, I'm sorry, Mark. You soft. You're soft. That's because you're real close to your mama. I could tell your mama she cradled you for a long motherfucking time. You soft and it shows. What else did I not touch on? Amber says she ain't working still, child. But you know what? Despite all the shit I said about Amber, she got her a man and I don't. Amber's got a man at home. And my ass is still single. That bitch got a ring and everything. She got a ring, a man, a house. She probably got a puppy. She got new titties. The bitch got blonde hair. And what do I got? I got a lace front. All I got is a lace front and a bottle of water, bitch. I ain't got shit. Cheers! Cheers to Amber. Okay? Shit. Scamber got her ass into that man's heart, period. Now, I don't know how long they gonna last, but that's their business, not mine. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Did you think Papa Speed was out of line? Lauren is grown man. You know what? I think Papa Speed was not out of line. I love that they showcased her father. And I'm gonna tell you why. Unfortunately, a lot of us black queens don't have our fathers in our lives. And if we do have our fathers in our lives, they don't say much. They don't have much to say. They don't have much to add. So seeing Lauren's daddy grill Cameron like a piece of chicken was one of the highlights of the series. He said what was supposed to be said. He was like, listen, you white. What you want with my daughter? He wasn't disrespectful. He was respectful. He was upfront. And I'm going to tell you straight up that the way Cameron handled her dad that helped her dad gain respect for Cameron, because Cameron didn't back down. He wasn't offended. He wasn't abrasive. He was like, listen, whatever you need me to do to show you that I love your daughter, to show you that I'm going to take care of your daughter, I will do that. And guess what? I bet you we'll never hear about Cameron acting his ass up. I bet you we won't. Because why? Lauren got a black king for a daddy. That's a black king right there. And I'm happy that they showed that, because unfortunately, a lot of times in these reality shows, it's always the same story, that we ain't got our daddies in our lives. So it was good to see that with Lauren. Her daddy was present, he was vocal, and he was ready to stick his foot far up a motherfucker's ass if they didn't treat his they didn't treat his daughter right. So cheers! Cheers to Papa Speed. All right, y'all. That being said, we love to see it. We love to see Black King. That's a somber. That's a Black King right there. That's a what? That's a Black King. We love to see it. We love to see it. And they've been having a good time. They spent the holidays together. I'm here for Lauren and Cameron. With that being said, child, Instagram about to kick me off, and you know I'm gonna go kick this wig off my head. And now I'm gonna find us another show. You know what's next? We're gonna talk about the Gabriel Fernandez documentary. All right, that's next. See y'all soon. Cheers.